Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch my savior. Give me that touch of my head. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't wanna see more? You wanna see more but you wanna see sore. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't had enough. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall, and we're off from Acrisure. Here's Miller on the return. Showing a little burst so far. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Throwing again here. Howard. Pass taken in by Fryermuth. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Steelers first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll come up 1st and 10. First carry of the game here for the former Iowa Hawkeye. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Cade's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll go play action. Howard. He rolls to his right. It's caught right side by Fryermuth. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets into that edge before the defender can cover him.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. Ooh, got him close to the line of the game. Down to the 25, 3rd and maybe a yard. Offense up to the line fast. It's one On third down. Big gap up the middle. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. They'll run with Johnson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
This is Walker on second. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Cole Holcomb there on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and just 2 to go. Motion man sent left. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Walker on first down. He still has room inside the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish up their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Miller on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Pocket isn't holding drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 12 brings up third down.
Here he is on third and long. He fires one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And he has this to the opposing 35.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
On play action, here's Howard. Escapes the pocket. Looking, and that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers break the tie here in the first. Boswell to add the PAT. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Steelers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. It's a 6-yard gain. That's going to bring up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the 33-yard line.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. It's a 14-7 game. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They start out with a 2nd and 3. Running with Walker again. Has a lane past the 45. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down. They motion a receiver left. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 10-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the gun, Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Calvin Austin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Johnson gets it on first and 10. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. It's a screen play to Warren. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Out of the gun, Howard. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself, third and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense, well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them. Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Here's Walker running right. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Ready? Check. Box. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Staying with Walker. Ooh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. Cop the motion, man left. Milrow to throw on 4th. He finds it beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. He has it on the QB sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Get some space around midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
1st and 10. Here's Howard. Rolling out to his left. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Steelers at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 43. Buys time, rolling right. This finds Austin, complete. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. That's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the gun, jumps in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Operating from the gun, here's Howard. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, positive yardage is positive yardage, and he got what he could before getting out. But it still leaves him short of the first after what looked like a broken play.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. Howard to throw on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
19, start.
Drive begins with a Walker run. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Dragon 60. Kennedy Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Smith and Jigba going to motion over left. To the air. Milrow. Launches one deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Myers to add the PAT. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Boswell on to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Come on. Hit. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Lions.
Quit.
Check mash.
Walker now from the gun. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18. 5 in.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
And it's third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Rowe from the gun. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
First down.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Go. Ready.
And off to Walker from the gun. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Taken down back at the 49.
Off the play fake, Milroe. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Cowboy 80.
Running back, motioning right. Third and long for him here. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They motion Kump over right.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Man in motion headed right.
60 Bison.
Milroe with it on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Ready. Viking 18. Go.
Walker running to the right. He finds space into the red zone. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21.
Steelers 14.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away.
Kickoff for Seattle.
On the return, here comes Austin. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Howard. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So it'll be second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Going again here. Howard. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Going short, Howard. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
9 yards. That's good for us Steelers. First down.
Still sticking with the passing game. Trying to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks have it as he records the first interception of his young career. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2. Working quickly here. Second down, Walker's going to get it again. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face second down.
Ready, set.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Darius Slay has it.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, Howard. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. Second down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Out of the gun, Howard. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks get it back after making their third first-half interception.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception yet another one count.
And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Okay, a run like that, it just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
70 Wolf.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he takes this one in for a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the third. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again.
Steelers 14.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Austin on the return. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Give to Johnson to start this drive. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 29. Chased out to his right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
On the move, headed right. They're going to get to him, and what a shot! The football's out! And that should be Seahawks football.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field, but unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
Here's a quick pass, caught outright. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the red zone now. Vacates quickly left side. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 19, Charger, 19.
They give up the gut to Walker. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks keep running away with this. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks continue piling onto this lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Miller on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Right there. Ready. Bring it in. 19, Charger, 19, Charger. Hurt.
Trying the left side with Johnson. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Throwing from the gun. He's got a man left. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
It's Warren on 3rd down. And tackled just in time to prevent that 1st down. That brings up 4th and maybe a yard. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Headed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Man in motion here. 2nd and 10 now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And the Steelers take possession. They're going to set up shop at the 22-yard line.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Here's Howard, 1st and 10. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Operating from the gun, here's Howard. Defense too much, the Seahawks drag him down.
Quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long. Howard now to throw. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Howard. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
19 Tiger. Go.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. Still has some space inside the 35. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
2nd and 10 now. Howard. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
I'll tell you this, Kate. They doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction. How well the defense had that one covered.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Howard to throw. He's got his man. This is Austin. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Pittsburgh.
To the air, Howard. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. Now Boswell on to send this away. he takes a knee in the end zone for... touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running is Walker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
It's a gain of 10. And the Seahawks, 1st down.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Seahawks moments away from a 2-0 start. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, and they go right back to it. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
No! No! Unlock line! Unlock line!
This is Walker on second. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go check. Go check.
Walker trying to run for the first. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Lead looks safe, but the Pedals staying down. They're going for this.
19 tight. 19 tight. Cowboy 80. Go.
Milrow to throw on 4th. He hucks it deep off his back foot. Oh, no, they get him yet again. DeBrill Peppers with the pick. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
All right, one more snap to play here. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. One final shot here. Completed over the middle. Space past the 35. And he will not